Well, it's the middle of July. I'm not remotely worried about this at all. This is posturing by both sides of the ledger here. You look at the New York Giants in that front office. They're holding a pretty strong hand there in terms of the cards, and they're willing to play them. And then you saw that yesterday as a result. And Saquon, too, has some powerhouse, face cards in his own hand as well, and he played it. Look, ultimately, he's indispensable. They're going to come to that C word, compromise, at some point during this summer, probably early on in training camp. The Giants had the 11th highest run percentage of any team in the NFL last year at 47.15%. They're middle pack overall in terms of strength of schedule. So I'm not, all that confident they're going to hit the over, even with Saquon active and on the roster, but inevitably they're going to get there. The two sides will reach an agreement, so no need to worry just yet. It's very early here in the process of the 2023 NFL season.
Well, they're entering training camp now with the backfield of Matt Breida. You got Gary Brightwell, Jashon Corbin, and the rookie Eric Gray. So you're going to want Saquon Barkley in that backfield. If you want to eclipse 7.5 wins, he's your best bet to do so. Obviously, they need him on the field.
Yeah, they definitely need him, and it's more pressure on the New York Giants front office to get this deal done instead of Saquon. And Danny just mentioned the running back room for that Giants team. Without Saquon, that's not striking fear in the hearts of any defense that they'll face in this 2023 season. And their schedule is really tough. So if I'm Saquon Barkley, I'm chilling. I'm good because I can sit out a few games.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You paid Daniel Jones. That's great. I'm not saying that Daniel Jones didn't deserve that contract, but also you're going to see how this Giants team looks without me on the field, especially with that receiving room, which we talked about on the show before.
Right.
Darren Waller is wide receiver number 1, and he's your tight end. So if you want to play these games with me, speaking if I'm Saquon Barkley, that's fine. Put Daniel Jones out there. Let's see what he can do, and then we'll see how maybe the bank opens up when it comes to the contract negotiations in your wallet.
You basically said everything I was going to say. The longer the preseason goes, and if it goes into the season, and they realize what they don't have without Saquon Barkley there, his leverage goes up.
Yeah, it
and the deeper the season goes, and good for him, as well as it actually keeps his legs fresh.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's doing what he's supposed to be doing there in Arizona or wherever, then he's actually probably making himself better for the Giants once the season begins.
Yeah, he's putting the work in. So, he's working on his skill set. He's not just really chilling out there in Arizona, but he's going to be coming into the season whenever they get this deal done. If they get it done, then you're looking at Saquon maybe sitting out the entire year.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if he does that.
I don't see that.
I would not be surprised.
For the record,
I would not be surprised. He's
that
not
would
going to blink.
about $560,000 a game if he were to do exactly that.